of child with ASD, of course, it will impact various domains in parental and family life. Kan? It's proven, banyak finding of the study yang menunjukkan ada anak autism memang they can affect parental stress and well-being. Being a parent pun ada stressnya tersendiri. Tapi bila you have a parent or you parent a child with ASD, your parenting stress would be higher lah. Okay, and your well-being tu akan low down. Right? And marital relationship ni, di sini banyak case yang saya jumpa lah during my practice in GK. Ramai parents datang dengan banyak masalah in term of marital relationship lah. Okay, so memang these are impacts if you have a child with ASD, kan? Berlakunya perceraian, even like I think the study also found that banyak berlaku tinggi kadar divorce among family members yang ada child with special needs, especially including ASD lah. Okay, and the sibling relationship, this is also another aspect yang kita kadang-kadang terlepas pandang. Anak lain juga merasa mereka tidak diberi perhatian yang sepenuhnya, kan? Itu yang menyebabkan ada di kalangan siblings yang ada, bila dia ada sibling ASD, mereka juga mengalami satu perasaan ataupun mengalami stres juga lah. Okay, so that's why I know it's tough to be in the place if you have a child with ASD, tapi nak tak nak we have to learn, kan? Always learn. Semua benda ni kita kena belajar lah. Kadang-kadang kesalahan yang kita lakukan, that will be basically the starting point for us to learn, kan? How to balance with other child in the family. Sebab itulah bila you have a good buddy, your husband, for instance, ataupun you ada adik ke yang boleh membantu, at least you can arrange your time. Okay, maybe minggu ni fokus kepada anak ASD, okay, about 2 hours di rumah, dan maybe petang spend sometimes dengan anak yang lain. Kan? Itu yang kita perlu buat lah. Itu yang kita perlu buat. So we have to know how to balance our time with the other siblings at home atau anak-anak lain yang di rumah. Kan? The good part, if you can include other children dalam taking care of the child with ASD. Okay, dia pun belajar macam mana untuk rasa untuk membantu abang atau adik mereka yang ada ASD. Yeah. Alright, so we continue about understanding your child with autism tadi, kan? I think I start at the story about the fathers that come to our support group session. So what we did in the session ialah we did the writing simulation. Okay, in order the objective is for parents to feel, sebab kanak-kanak with autism ni ada yang ada masalah fine motor, kan, nak menulis dan sebagainya. So kita ask the parents, just type your fingers and then hold the pencil and start writing. Okay, so after they finish the activity, so the father with the teary eyes always say to my daughter, tulislah, bukan susah pun, it's only alphabet, raise it. You have been there for he shared with the group lah. So dia cakap, but now today's activity is really open up my eyes. Macam mana susahnya you nak menulis kalau you ada masalah dengan your fingers. Okay, so cakap kita kena tengok, okay, kita kena tengok sejauh mana child is able to do and believe your child will improve and has a chance for a meaningful life. Kan? The power of belief ni is really powerful. Kan? Because from the belief it will dari belief itulah dia akan lahirnya attitude, kan? So how attitude inilah yang akan menentukan the consequences, okay, the how you react to certain situation. So you as a parent, we as a parents, we must always believe that our child will improve, and there is always chance for them to be better in their life. Next is parents and families engagement. Okay, parents and family engagement. Okay, di sini macam saya cakap tadi, when you send your child to the therapy, to the therapist, dia tak boleh tinggalkan pada therapist je. Okay, it must be two sides, two parties must work together. Barulah you boleh tengok perubahan yang berlaku pada anak autism itu. Okay, you go to the therapy buat, therapist dah buat pada anak you, coming back home, you kena continue apa yang telah dilakukan, apa yang sekolah ke intervention center ke buat pada anak you tu, it must be continue at home. Kan? Dia mesti mesti ada continuity at home. Kan? Dan dia mesti melibatkan families engagement. Right? So this is basically about understanding your child with autism. Okay? So I repeat that very important for parents to get to know your child. Okay? Child strengths and also their weaknesses. And the parents believe juga sangat memainkan peranan penting. Believe that your child will improve and succeed in their life. Okay? And also the parents and families engagement. Alright. Okay. Alright. Next, moving into the choosing the right and the best intervention for the child. Kan? Macam saya cakap lah, kalau kita cakap as a parent, kita akan cuba yang terbaik. Kita akan cari, kita akan korban ke apa saja asalkan our child will get the best treatment, the best therapy in order for them to improve the behavior dan sebagainya. Okay. So, bila you in choosing the right intervention, always remember it must start with evidence, kan? It must start with evidence, okay? Because you kena tengok lah, cari bila contohnya bila you dengar ada intervention yang terkini pada kanak-kanak autism yang terbaru, kan? Ada formula, ada supplement yang terbaru, formulated for child with autism. You need to find the evidence, betul ke? Kan? Is it like really reliable, evidence-based tak? Scientifically tested ke tak benda tu? Right? So, itu yang you perlu, kita perlu kaji. Okay? Because general formula for the good early intervention ni, dia mestilah dapat membantu anak tu untuk improve. Okay? And then, very important also to be remember that it must be safe to your child. Kan? Mesti safety come first. Kan? Kadang-kadang we can hear banyak treatment yang di-offer yang agak to say macam mana, kalau kita dengar pun macam tak logik. Okay, macam tak logik, tapi mungkin parents rasa nak mencuba. Macam tu kan. So you need to find the evidence in terms of the reliability of the treatment yang nak bagi pada anak-anak kita lah. Okay? And get clearer information about the claims. Kadang-kadang orang buat claims lah. Mungkin parents ni, kita ada community ibu bapa yang ada anak-anak ASD kan. So, bila dia pergi kepada satu terapi atau intervention, so they make a claim that, oh, that therapy is good. Kan? It's work for my child. Right? So, kita pun mesti rasa nak mencuba. Kita pun nak. Okay, kita nak benda tu juga berlaku pada anak kita kan. But, you have as a parent, it's your right actually untuk investigate further about the claims that have been made by others or by the therapy center yang offer tu kan. So, be careful kalau cakap, kalau the claim say that it's to cure your child, kan? It's to make your child can talk. So, situ kita kena kita kena jadi lebih critical, kan? Critical, tengok betul ke? Cure in what way? You kalau the therapy claims it can make your child to be more socialized. In what way? So kita kena go further and investigate the claims lah with the evidence tadi lah, with the evidence behind any claim that being made. Okay, and then you also need to find the evidence behind early interventions yang di-offer kepada anak kita tu. Always apa yang you boleh tanya, sejauh mana dah telah digunakan, kan? Ada paling senang untuk kita tengok ialah kita boleh tanya sama ada sejauh mana keberkesanan yang terapi yang di-offer itu. Always you tengok, ada tak publish dalam scientific journals? Okay, the research has been conducted by whom? Tengok reputation of the organisation yang conduct the research on that therapy. Kalau dia claim, kalaulah terapi itu claim, benda tu bagus dan sebagainya. Okay? And then deciding whether an intervention itu is a real option to your family or not. So di sini you perlu consider a few factors lah. Okay? Few factors for the whether the intervention tu fit your family ke tak. Tengok pada faktor cost, kan? Is it costly? Memang saya tak dinafikan. Terapi yang melibatkan anak autism ni memang costly, kan? Tapi kadang-kadang kita kena tengok ada private center yang they can give like certain rebates, kan? They can sebab dia pun dapat funding daripada NGO tu, dapat funding daripada company. So talk to your therapy, find out about that lah. Okay, and then funds and involvement. Macam saya cakap, it talk bila terapi pada anak autism, it took commitment of all the family members. So itu yang you perlu tahu sama ada it fit with your family viability ke tak, kan? Kita tak boleh, just bear in mind that we can not only leave all the intervention itu kepada terapis sahaja, kepada pusat terapi itu je. So you rasa macam okay, saya dah bayar mahal, saya pun ada kerja lain, so datang hantar anak, petang you ambil anak, kan? Lepas balik, you akan rasa macam, kenapa benda ni tak jadi? Kenapa benda ni tak successful? Then you start to feel upset kalau benda tu tak meet your expectation. So always bear in mind, treatment and intervention for kids with autism, it took both party to involve, kan? The successful of the treatment itu depends on the on the parents' involvement as well. Okay, and then aware of the warning signs about the early intervention. Banyak yang terjadi ialah testimony, kan? Testimonials ni memang happen pun. Testimony ni tak sama tau dengan the quality of scientific findings, kan? So we do it very different. So always goes and seek information yang menyatakan is evidence-based and is already like published in the very qualified journal dan sebagainya lah, right? So rather than you listen to the testimony memang dia semua orang akan cakap berkesan. Okay, mungkin for the family yang ambil certain terapi tu berkesan pada anak dia, tapi dalam masa sama mungkin dia juga menggunakan terapi ataupun buat terapi lain lah. So that's why ada improvement pada anak dia. Always remember that child with autism pun tak sama. Okay, alright. So about the warning signs for the early intervention. Okay, warning signs lah. Alright. Okay, another finding from the study, kan? Bila kita dengar tadi, bila apa yang saya share tadi, based on what I've shared with you, we can see that if you have a child with ASD, means that your time, kan? Your time tu boleh dikatakan is full time dedicated to a child with ASD. Sebab itulah research menunjukkan bahawa full time caregiver, okay, child with ASD, the parents for a child with ASD ni, mereka akan cut down their activities, okay, almost giving up lah all the other activities tu, just like giving focus kepada treatment, therapy anak-anak yang ada autism tadi, no time for any other activities. Disebabkan oleh itu, parents feel that their journey is lonely, kan? They are in a lonely journey because they need to reduce their social life. Okay, study found out that mothers reported lack of social support, cutting down on a lot of social activities, kan? Because the times itu they dedicated or they contributed towards taking care of their child of ASD, right? General understanding, this is like mentality ataupun thoughts that we have as a parent. Being a parent means loving your children more than you've ever loved yourself. And I believe that every one of us memang ada benda ni. Memang kita rasa macam tu lah. Memang bila kita jadi parents, kita sanggup lakukan apa saja. Bila anak kita sakit, bila anak tak sihat, dia rasa kenapalah sakit. Mak rasa biarlah mak yang menanggung kesakitan, that kind of thing, because like that is how you show your love to your parents. So you sacrifice a lot of yourself. Okay, but the things that you need to remember, you need to love yourself first before you love others. Okay, before you love others, you need to love yourself. So if we stop back and think, what have we done to ourselves, okay, in order to love ourselves? Apa yang kita dah buat? Okay, sebab selama ni kita habiskan masa, kita dedicate all our times to our child, kan? Without realizing that kalaulah like badan kita boleh cakap, please love yourself first, something like that lah. Okay, so you need always remember, to love others, you need to love yourself. So this basically move us to a last part that we're going to discuss for today. It's about self-compassion. Kan? Self-compassion, bila saya cuba cari apa self-compassion ni in Malay, kan? Terjemahan dia, translation dia adalah merasa belas kasihan kepada diri sendiri lah. Maksudnya how much you care for yourself before you care for others. Okay, and in understanding about the compassion ni, kalau in a simple way, you just need to be gentle to yourself, being kind and understanding yourself. Kan? Famous like human being, tapi there are always way for us to progress, to learn and progress. You just can order the food. Sekarang banyak tak boleh beli kat kedai, you can order online. So just like you no need to define yourself, kan? No need to define yourself tak produktif dan sebagainya. So embrace your imperfection and give yourself self-encouragement. Kan? You just imagine kalau you nak membantu orang dalam kesusahan, your good friends ke, your siblings ke, coming to you and ask for some of advice and encouragement. So you will say the nice words to them in order to encourage them to go or to move on with their life. So you need to do the same thing for you to yourself. Kan? Say the nice word. Maknanya you also have to direct the compassionate response toward yourself. Okay? And invite positive into your life. We have a lot of self-criticism, the inner thoughts. Okay, the inner thoughts that self-criticize yourself. Okay, and we need aware, increase the awareness. Okay, and then try every time you're in a negative mood, try to interject the positive thoughts. Changing thoughts, kan? Changing thoughts. By changing thoughts, it will change your how do you feel and how you react to the situation. So it take a practice lah. Walaupun kita cakap think positive. Bunyi senang we need to think positive. Tapi to make us to think positive, to actually we are fighting with our inner thoughts. Kan? Banyak inner thoughts kita ini and self-criticize yourself. So itu yang kita boleh lakukan. Alright? Okay, self-care. Self-care, apa yang kita buat untuk diri kita sendiri. Bila kita cakap pasal self-care ni, try to find a realistic self-care lah yang you can do within your capability. It doesn't need you to go to spa for your self-care. Kalau you have time, you have capability to do that, then go ahead. Tapi kalau rasa kita ada limited time, and then ada financial issue, so try to find apa yang you rasa you boleh buat untuk yourself. Kan? Sometimes going out from the house to get sunshine. Kan? Sunshine, breathe properly. Sebab betul, kadang-kadang bila kita dah too much involved with the house chores with the kids, nak bernafas dengan betul pun tak sempat. Kan? Our breathing always in the anxious mode, kan? In an anxious mode, worries mode. So take some time to do some of the relaxation breathing. Get some sunshine, buatlah apa-apa pun. Okay? Be realistic in your self-care. Okay? And last but not least, reach out. Okay? Reach out ni, ini yang saya cakap, ada juga kebanyakan kalau dalam yang saya, bila saya with the parents kan, rasa macam saya tak nak menyusahkan orang, saya tak nak menyusahkan keluarga yang lain, saya tak nak menyusahkan kawan-kawan, saya tak nak menyusahkan bos saya. So that's why they just keep to themselves. So when you are keeping to yourself, then you develop banyak the negative inner thoughts dan dia akan memakan diri you sendiri. Okay? Memang society kita in our culture always tell us to be strong. Kan? Be independent parent, be strong. Tapi you kena tengok keadaan sebenarnya. Okay, there always people that want to help you out there. Kadang-kadang dalam family members kita pun ada sebenarnya nak menolong kita, but they don't know how to help us. Macam mana nak tolong ni? Cakap takut rasa sensitif sangat. So, in order for us to reach out to, kita kena being assertive in telling people how to help us. Okay? And also, listen to others lah. Okay? So, don't think that you are only person that face the situation. Kan? You are not in the lonely journey. Sebenarnya ada ramai orang-orang di sekeliling kita yang always willing to help us. Okay, so remember about reach out. So, kita tengok how self-compassion ni related to parenting. So, banyak study yang telah dijalankan, the scientific evidence yang nyatakan bahawa self-compassionate parents of adult children with developmental disabilities tend to have lower level of stress and depression. Memang banyak faedah lah, okay, banyak benefit dia. Akan lower levels of stress and depression, will increase your well-being when you have self-compassion, when you are the self-compassionate parents. Okay? And then kalau daripada kids yang with autism pun, self-compassion is linked to more life satisfaction, hope and re-engagement with the life coach. Kan? Bila macam ni, barulah kita boleh work collaboratively dengan lebih bagus dengan untuk terapi anak-anak kita. Okay, and then the self-compassion may act as a shield against internalizing stigma. Okay, which is the negative evaluation. Ini yang tadi yang cakap inner thoughts, self-criticism of ourselves. Okay, bila you ada self-compassion, itu akan reduce your own stigma toward yourself. Dear parents, stop beating yourself up as a parenting failure. Okay, avoiding being hard to yourself. Right? When you change your thoughts, it basically will change the outcomes and also the consequences of certain events. Okay, so this is also the beautifully written by Brenda Rothman. She's a writer at Mama Be Good blog. Okay, so I'm going to read her writing and dedicated to all the parents out there. Okay, so you've done nothing wrong. You didn't cause this. You haven't failed your child. You were given an instruction manual for a fault, and your child is a family. So congratulations. Your child is not fundamentally different from other children. You just need the right instruction manual. Parenting your child will be more intense. You'll need more patience and time. Your child will have intense emotions and needs, but he'll also have intense curiosity, drive, determination, desire, persistence, and individuality. What you need to find is the right fuel, the right environment, and the right support. With those, your child has great potential. With the right support, he will have a happy and fulfilling life. Really beautifully writing. Okay, so I think we come to the end. So this is some take-home message for you, dear parents. Knowledge is the best medicine. Learn more about your child's treatment and intervention. Become the lay experts in your child's intervention. And it is undoubtedly that you face bigger challenges. And if you are a parent to a child with special needs, learns how to balance the needs of your child, your special needs children and other children. Coping when your circumstances have become too hard. You are not alone in your struggles. And when life not turn according to your dream and wish, twist your life story plot. No harm with it. The most important thing is to make your family life a story worth telling. Okay, so there are a lot of helpful online resources out there. Sekarang segalanya di hujung jari, kan? We just click and then we can get information from, I think, various websites out there lah. Kalau Malaysia, macam Genius Kunia, Autism, banyak informasi yang mereka sertakan. Early Autism Project Malaysia. Okay, from NASUM itself, banyak website mereka sangat menarik. Okay, and later on, okay, the National Autism Research Centre UiTM, NARC juga akan menjadi satu medium online resources for the parents out there. And internationally, you can go to the Autism Speaks. Autism Speaks, they have like a very helpful resources and information for the parents. Okay, so with that, thank you very much everyone and get in touch. So I hope that today sharing will be beneficial for you in whatever role yang you ada pada sekarang. Kalau you as a parent, hopefully it will help. The information can get through for you as a parent, dan kalau you as an educators pada anak-anak, you can help the parents untuk bantu mereka. Dan kalau you ada ahli keluarga, maklumat ini juga boleh membantu you sebagai ahli keluarga how to help your family members that have child with ASD. So I think, so thank you very much everyone.